To round out the American League, we have the ultimate 5-team showdown in the Wild West between the Los Angeles Angels, Seattle Mariners, Oakland A's, Texas Rangers, and the Houston Astros. The Angels showed last season that they can live up to the hype by winning their division last year, but like the great Rafiki says, that's in the past. Can the Angels duplicate their performance from 2014 and carry it into 2015? It certainly helps having the reigning MVP Mike Trout on your team. What makes Trout a special player is he's a smart guy and he's a 5-tool player. He can hit for average, hit for power, he can field, throw, and run. And behind Trout, the Angels got some boppers to back him up, most notably Albert Pujols, David Freese, and Eric Aybar. Josh Hamilton's most likely going to be out for an extended period of time due to a shoulder injury, but also he'll probably be out for a lengthy suspension due to a relapse because of cocaine and alcohol, which is extremely unfortunate. They also lost a big bat in Howie Kendrick to the crosstown rival Los Angeles Dodgers. But the Angels finally have the thing that they've been missing for all of these years: good pitching. We've seen with the Angels, if they have a good starting 5 and their bullpen can be consistent, there's no stopping them. The Mariners will be knocking on their front door, though. I love the offseason moves they made. They signed third baseman Kyle Seager to an extension and signed Nelson Cruz as their full-time DH. And Cruz is that guy who can offer Robinson Cano protection in the lineup. Not only is Cruz's presence going to give Cano the opportunity to have some protection behind him, but he's going to get better pitches to hit. You can't forget about King Felix at the top of that rotation and the vast improvements their bullpen made last year, led by Fernando Rodney. Now let's turn our attention to Oakland. Last year, the Oakland A's were considered to be one of, if not the best team in baseball. But after trading Yoenis Cespedes at the trade deadline last year, the Oakland A's haven't been the same team since, and we'll need to see if they can bounce back this year. They made some decent additions: Billy Butler from the Royals, Ike Davis from the Pirates, and Ben Zobrist from the Rays, which I think is an underrated pickup. But some of the players that they traded over the offseason, not only were they good players, but they were the core of that team. Josh Donaldson, Brandon Moss, Derek Norris, Jeff Samardzija. But hey, time will tell if Oakland can get back to being one of the most elite teams in baseball. Now let's turn our attention to the Texas Rangers. Things were looking real good for them this spring, getting back 2 key players from season-ending injuries: Derek Holland in the pitching rotation and Prince Fielder in the lineup. Unfortunately, yesterday, the Rangers were informed that Yu Darvish is going to need Tommy John surgery on his pitching elbow, which means he's going to be out for this season. I mean, that's huge. He's definitely their best pitcher, and their playoff chances went from pretty good to not looking so good. Finally, we have the Houston Astros. The Astros could be one of those teams on the rise in the future with players like Jose Altuve. But now they're just going to be one of those teams who's going to steal a few wins here and there. Now, who do I think's going to win the division? I'm going to go with my gut. I'm going to say the Seattle Mariners. It's going to be awfully close between them and the Angels, but I just got that feeling Seattle's going to be really good this year. They played great down the stretch, but it was evident that they were missing that one big bat, and Nelson Cruz could be that guy to put them over the top.